As Fort Bragg gets closer to becoming Fort Liberty, city leaders in Fayetteville have to decide whether to change street signs with the name Bragg on them.
WREL Fayetteville reporter Gilbert Bays spoke with the mayor and state DOT about the futures of Bragg Boulevard and Fort Bragg Road.
Well, it won't be long before Fort Bragg becomes Fort Liberty. The big question for city leaders in Fayetteville, are they going to change the name of Bragg Boulevard and Fort Bragg Road? Military leaders at Fort Bragg have set the date. June 2nd, Fort Bragg becomes Fort Liberty. In addition, they've decided to change the names of these streets on post. Bragg Boulevard will become Liberty Boulevard. The road cuts through the heart of Fayetteville, connecting the city to its military neighbor. The question now, will Fayetteville make the same name change?
Now that they're making the changes on base and transitioning over to Fort Liberty, I'm sure in the coming months we'll have to have a conversation about what that means for those connecting corridors.
Bragg Boulevard is also State Highway 24 and 87. The NCDOT is going to be responsible for updating highway signs that point to Fort Liberty. We're told that's going to now cost about $500,000.
And we are going to have to get a new cost estimate and a more detailed plan about exactly which signs need to be replaced and how. Not every sign needs to be replaced. Some could just be updated. Just kind of put a new sticker, put Liberty over Bragg. That's it.
Bragg Boulevard has hundreds of businesses along the road, while Fort Bragg Road is more of a residential area. If the city decides to make a change, it would cost those business owners and residents who live along those two roads tons of money to update their new mailing addresses, among other expenses.
That's a part of the discussion and the transition to see what federal resources are available to help people offset some of those expenses, and the city wants to make sure that we're knowledgeable about it and we can get that information out and the resources to our community.
So those 9 military installations have until the end of the year to make the change, but local municipalities aren't mandated to do anything. In Fayetteville, Gilbert Bays, WREL News.
The mayor says before any change happens, the city would hold a series of public hearings to discuss that issue.